Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, sir. And we are Group 5. And today we are going to report about rapid transit system. Firstly, why we chose this rapid transit system? Because we observed that rapid transit system and railroad transit system has been widely used in Japan, China, and Western countries nowadays. So we were admired by their modern transportation system as well. So we come up with brighter ideas to set in there our shining up next future transportation system in the Philippines. So what is rapid transit system? Rapid transit system is mainly transport by subway, train, and bus that used to travel within urban area, usually found by survey elevated and underground. So it is also distinct from other form of mass transit by its operation on exclusive right of way and standardization in using electric power that the transport system has taken advantage in terms of reducing in energy consumption by usage of high discharge capacitor and flywheel. It has use of lithium battery to gain better weight and efficiency. It also provides safer, faster and clean journey, minimize travel time and ease to exit rather than regular bus transportation. And then what is bus rapid transit system? Bus rapid transit system is include various integrate improvement and that increase the speed, capacity and quality of bus-based transit services. The main point of bus rapid transit system is to create and integrate mass transit system that has the quality of service and performance that can be achieved only at a much higher price by race-based system. The most complete example of BRT system are the URBS system in Brazil and Colombia, and a rail-based rapid transit system. The system of railway, usually electric, that is used for local transit in the metropolitan area. A rapid transit line may run underground, subway, above street level, elevated transit line, or at street level. However, each project will cost huge budget and much more expensive than gas or petrol bus transit system. In order to construct a rail-based system, despite the cost is going to be huge, however, it was to have such a high speed and more convenient transportation in modern world. So let's move to methodology. This study used illustrative, informational, and descriptive study method of research to figure out the best way bus rapid transit system and railway rapid transit system will be accommodated in the whole Philippines. Furthermore, an information approach was used for the gathering of data from other sources and from question, which includes time travel reducing various integrate improvements that increase the speed, capacity, and quality of bus transit service. The main point of BRT is to create an integrated mass transit system has been quality of service and performance that can be achieved only much higher price by bus-based system. So theory and discussion. The system of railway usually electric that used for local transit in the metropolitan area. Rapid transit line may run by underground and above the street level, which means that the rapid transit is distinct from other form of mass transit by its operation and exclusive right of way, which no access for other vehicle or for pedestrian. Then elevated transit line. The railroad line usually electric raised above the ground, right? So or street level, it's usually tricycle for local transit in urban area. By the mid-19th century, it was evident that survey vehicles were adequate for carrying the traffic of large cities. The first elevated was successfully operated in New York City in 1871, and mass transit. It is also called mass transportation or public transportation. The movement of people within urban area using group travel technologies such as buses and trains. The essential feature of mass transportation is that many people are carrying in the same vehicles such as buses or collections of attacks vehicle or trains. So railroad, rail transit. The modern railroad has a flat bottom and its cross section is much like an inventor by the engineer Charlie Vehicle in 1830, which is similar design also was developed by Robert Stevens, President of the United States. And advantages of BRT and RRT. Providing safe public transportation service in rapid city. According to the World National Safety Council estimate that riding BRT and RRT is more than 170 times safer than normal automobile travel, and its system and drive pride themselves on the providing safe public transportation service in rapid city. All vehicle and rail were running by electric power and battery. Yes. And so it will occur reducing air pollution in the environment and make a greenhouse gas for human being and animal because it can lead to more develop in the more convenient transportation system and the infrastructure in the of the city, which is effective nowadays, and reducing air pollution in the environment and make greenhouse gas. Yeah, of course it could save being less pollution, all right, and presenting a better urban image and its traffic congestion. And here, as you see, BRT ridership gain and travel time reducing, and have analyzed each of representative countries. For example, South Seoul, Las Vegas, Miami, Spain, and Prato, India, China, Japan, Istanbul, and so on and so forth. And second is land value chains in the vicinity of mass transit corridor. Here also provided the country that's arranged by the World Transportation Organization, and plan for BRT and RRT in Manila. So as you see here in the map, it's planning for BRT and RRT in the future. So from line 1, line 2 to until line 9. So from line 1, we're gonna start from the Blumentritt station until line 9. We're gonna stop in the North Caloocan in Manila, Makati City. And then this is the the range of Asian in terms of transportation index, which is in the 2016 to 2017 Global Competitiveness Report of the World Economic Forum. The Philippines joined other members, I think, countries of the Association of Southeast Asian Nation in the bottom half of nation, I think, with extensive, efficient, and development transport infrastructure in the world. So as you see is that the first is Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand, Vietnam, Brunei, Darussalam, and Philippines. Second is the gas consumption in the Philippines by 2019. So as you see 2015, there has 117,926, but in 2019, there's only 92,371. So we estimate by 2022 will be 2,104. So it reducing the gas consumer because of it's gonna be using more on electric power or electric cars. So it's Manila Light Rail Transit System. So the Manila Light Rail Transit System is one of the two rapid transit systems serving the Metro Manila area of the Philippines. There's two lines to the system, line 1 and line 2. The system is under the jurisdiction of the Light Rail Transit Authority, although the Light Rail Manila Corporation is responsible for the operations and maintenance of line 1. So here is PNP North Edge. So commuter line or Cabanatuan Makati line is a proposed reconstruction of the Balagtas Cabanatuan branch of the North Line main line. It will branch off the northern half of the North-South commuter railway at Balagtas station in Bulacan. I think number 2 is the PNP South Lao. Whole project will involve the reconstruction of the old South Main Line and its branch to Bantas, but Batancas City, sorry, both as an electric field standard gauge line initial to operate a single track configuration, and also I think it will be completed by 2022. And Cebu Light Rail Transit System. As part of the Metro Cebu Integrated Intermodal Transport System, Cebu Light Rail Transit will address the worsening traffic congestion in Metro Cebu. It will be, I think, partially operational by 2020, but due to COVID-19, it's gonna start by 2021 this year, I think, and will have BRT feeder line. It will connect Scaria City and Devop City, and also it's partially operated by 2022, I guess. And this is the map for Cebu City, and that's it's gonna be provided more BRT and RRT across the city. And first will be the Cebu Central Line, which is over 17 kilometers from long and has 14 stations. Second boost is called Cebu Airport Line, and as the name goes, it will connect the city of Cebu and its famous Mactan Cebu International Airport. It will serve from 500,000 passengers and a million passengers daily. It will be taken by the Udena Corporation, which is one of the largest business all across the Philippines. So there is a summary. That means the Philippines will be implemented BRT and RRT system will probably entirely perform, I think, organization of the structure of the bus and railway industry with a consolidation of the dozen of local company into a handful of operator with the side needed of quality and service and proper maintenance of their fleet. And also it can maintain and provide greenhouse gas and more control the air pollution, and then makes more job creation for the people of the Philippines, and then it will fledge to be able to recognize by Asian country, not only Asian country but also for the Western country, to be more advanced technology and then innovate new technology to be able to create more developed country, to be more developed country in the future, and it will be makes recognizing by other country and develop infrastructure. Therefore, we had come up with the idea to establish BRT and RRT system nationwide. Thank you. This is my references, gathering data, some references, and this is my subject and schedule and some group members name. And thank you for listening.